Hey guys,
Hey, I'm Allison.
I am Lapp, and it is our second episode ever.
So here's the thing, Lapp.
Talk louder.
Everyone who loved our first show, or who even watched it, loved it, but they had a little issue. They thought that you hijacked the show and I didn't assert myself enough, so I think I'm going to try to run the show a little bit today, if that's okay.
Is that why you came in to see through top?
We need ratings.
Ratings are good.
Right. So last time, for those of you who didn't watch the episode, you might want to watch it.
You know what more Willie is going to do while he's watching the show?
I don't want to know.
In your see through top, more Willie, enjoy you.
So you asked me a lot about banging last time. Let's just jump right into it. And a lot of people on the DL, they texted me, emailed me, DM'd me. They want to know about your banging situation.
Being that I do not have much of a banging situation, I try to deflect and naturally ask you about yours because I think yours is so much more interesting. Guys, if anyone wants to join in the chat or something, please let me know. How many of you want to know about my banging as opposed to her banging in a see-through shirt?
And then, okay, let's. Whoa.
Sorry, it gets her hot. And you know, I actually promised my wife that I wasn't going to talk about banging with her because that's all she talks about is banging, banging, banging.
People also wanted me to ask. It's no secret that you have some germ issues. They want to know if there's saran wrap involved when you and your wife are together.
The few times that we actually are together, there's a whole process that goes through it. I'd rather give people a visual. If anyone wants to come, I can show them how they can properly sterilize their bedroom.
We could go on location sometimes.
You would have to be like a 7 or above out of 10 for me to come to the room to check it out. So go ahead and send in your photos.
So only women?
Only women, yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm not interested in guys. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Some of my best friends are.
Like who?
Really? Yeah.
I don't know who.
Yeah, there are a few of them on Twitter.
Cool.
Perhaps Johnny Bond? Just kidding. It's a joke. I couldn't think of anyone else.
Okay,
I saw him come across my feed.
I meant to bring a prop today and I actually forgot because the other thing that you've been telling me quite often lately is that your arms are getting huge from your gym workouts. GYM.
Oh, unlike the other JIM.
And you're always asking me to feel your arms. And I actually had a tape measure from IKEA, one of the that we were going to each week measure your arm. I thought that would be
Yes, that would be awesome.
We could have the Lapp arm exchange.
Yeah, but can you first use one of those alcohol swabs?
Yes.
Just to make sure that you get clean.
Because actually the tape measure from IKEA was in my car, left over from my ex using my car to go to IKEA. So we don't know exactly the origin of that.
I want to welcome Elizabeth to the show.
Elizabeth, you know
Elizabeth has arrived, and we're so happy that you're here. This would be the side of the show that you'd probably want to pay attention to. That side's kind of boring. Although if you want, I can kind of look like her today and show a little bit, but you are in see-through. That is see-through.
I know, but you can't see it because I can see what's on the screen. So.
Yeah, but like maybe if we shined a little bit of a light on that.
You know how I learned that this sweater was see-through? I wore it to my nephew's
Let's see,
wrist.
every single guy was...
No, I wore it to my nephew's
like,
wrist.
hey, nice tits.
Excuse me.
Nice boobs.
Okay, so the main things I was told to ask you were about banging your wife, about saran wrap, about your arms, and then the last thing that I wanted to discuss, and then you can take over because I know you're itching to, is about your wrist, because you want to talk about your wrist a lot, and you have 8 people watching you now. So, do you want to get some sympathy or anything like that? And how do you know Elizabeth is watching us?
Because she just said, I'm watching.
Oh, yay!
I could read.
Yay.
Elizabeth, thank you. This is my wristband, but let's not get into that. Because another show will have to be dedicated if I need to go and get nerve damage surgery. You would think that she'd be sitting here massaging the wrist the entire time.
Craig is somebody who...
Because I brought alcohol swabs again for her, so what I can do is
You didn't bring them, they're sitting in your desk.
Well, yeah, but what we can do, the first thing is, we can take the alcohol swabs, and we could, if you want, I'm just saying, we can wipe down my wrist.
So you're saying your wrist is German?
Right? And then, you can massage.
Oh, no. You would want me to alcohol myself. Your wrist is clean, according to you.
Alcohol doesn't kill you. Maybe the excess that you drink it, but I don't drink.
I don't really either.
She does too
I don't
drink.
really drink.
Hey, Elizabeth, you were with her in Vegas.
That was probably the last time.
Yeah, she doesn't drink. No.
Okay, so I think it's your turn because we don't want it to keep this too long today.
Yeah. I actually only have a couple of topics that I wanted to discuss today.
Okay.
Number one being, the other day, LA Fitness. My buddy's car gets broken into, right? CSI truck pulls up, and I'm thinking...
Hot babe?
I am thinking Callie Duquesne is coming out from CSI Miami. Thinking we're going to have Miss Vista with his head tilted. No,
I don't watch
I actually got something quite different. I got something that I actually had to walk away from. Yeah, it was, and I even said to her, I said, oh, how come you don't have a Hummer? And she just gave me this look like, A, she was going to eat me, but B, that I haven't heard that a million times today. But what I'm thinking is everyone in the back of their head was actually trying to say,
you're not hot.
wow, I definitely wouldn't want to see you in a bikini. She was not, and
she's doing a good job. Why are they?
No, she's not. They didn't catch the crime yet. Although I do want everyone to know, Boca Police.
This is a national show. We can't talk just about.
But I can talk about Boca Police and let everyone know that I am super impressed with the fact that for a simple car break-in, they even bring out the crime scene units.
Because we don't have any real crime.
Everyone maybe should move to Boca.
No, we don't want that.
Like Elizabeth, it's over on Yamato and by 95. You know where that is, right? Good, very good.
Okay, is there anything else? Because I don't want to bore people with our ADD.
I think we should update everyone with your love life for the week.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, she has someone, details to follow. Yeah, but didn't you want to?
But I thought you didn't want to know about it.
The other day we were going to talk about Curb Your Enthusiasm, but then we decided we wouldn't talk about anything because then we have nothing to talk about on the show.
Wait, can I just actually say something about that? This show is kind of it's changing the dynamics of our friendship because I think that when we're together, we're afraid to talk about stuff because we don't want to taint it before the show.
Yeah, she is right about that.
Oh, sorry, that was my stomach growling.
What? Did you guys just hear that?
Oh my god. I didn't eat in a while.
That
sorry.
Sounded
gross.
We have Lysol.
It's just growling.
Yeah, just in case. Why don't you just go ahead and get a little bit of it?
Oh, stop! No, that's like toxic. Okay, let's end this now because. So we'd like next time. I think that people have questions.
Today's episode was brought to you by Oust.
I think people have questions, especially for
99.9% germs and viruses get killed.
I think people have questions for you, especially. So I'd like to know what their questions are next time, and we set a very definite time and date first.
Well, Al, you want to know what would be really good is if I figured out how to use the chat mechanism because people might be chatting with us and we might not know. And I think I just found a button right there that we can talk to people.
Allison Held.
Who's Allison Held?
She's a first-time watcher. She doesn't know it's only the second show.
Well, let's see who she is. Hi, Al. Welcome to the show. You can quite possibly become my new favorite Allison because the current one is getting boring. Oh yeah, look, we have chat.
There we go, Elizabeth PW.
There she is. Hi, Liz. Oh, she knows the details of Allie's banging.
Oh! Oh no! She wants to know Lapp's, but Lapp is married, as we know. Lapp is very happily married to Jeanette, who, as we said, will never be on the show.
No, but just know
she doesn't like her picture taken or her face anywhere.
I do love my wife.
I know.
That's the only sappy thing I can ever say is I am actually very much in love with my wife.
I love your relationship with your wife.
Yeah.
Because I think you guys have minimal contact and communication, which keeps things going.
Okay, so anyway, I think we've gone by to recording a 10-minute show. We didn't mean that. Stay tuned. We'll be back next week, and we'll do another episode.
At Lapp, at Allison Mazarian.
At LAPP, and at ILLIJEVB, that's something long. And by the time you finish typing her name, 140 characters is out. So are we. Bye-bye.